Hey guys, so today I'm here with another video requested by our viewer, the special right triangle. So let's start. The first thing you need to remember is that there are two special right triangles, 45, 45, 90 and 30, 60, 90. Let's start with the formula for the 45, 45, 90 triangles. So across from the 45 angle is x, across the other 45 angle is x, and across the 90 angle is x square root of 2. Since there are two 45 angles in the sides across from each other, there's going to be two of the same sides each time. So two of the three sides will be the same. So if the x across 45 is 7, you already know the other 45 side will be 7 as well. And across the angle 90, you will have to replace the x and x square root of 2 by 7. So it's 7 square root of 2. Now let's take a look at the 30, 60, 90 triangles. Across the 90 is 2 times x, across 30 is x, and lastly, the side across from 60 is x square root of 3. Since none of the angles are equal or the same, the sides are never going to be the same lengths. Say the side across 30 is 8. You know that x equals 8, so you're going to plug in the 8 for the rest of the x's. Across from 60 would be 8 square root of 3, and across from 90 you would do 8 times 2, which is 16. So that's how you would find the lengths to the unknown sides on a special triangle. But these are easy examples, so let's do some harder ones. Okay, so let's start by writing the formulas on the triangles. It will make it easier to figure out. We'll make sure to put in a habit to write it. So the first question we have is a square root of 2 across 90. We know this one is easy since we see that the only difference between the formula of x square root of 2 and 8 square root of 2 is that the x replaces the 8. So you know that x equals 8. And you're going to replace the rest of the x's with 8. So the sides opposite of 45 are 8. Now for the other triangle, the side across 90 is 10. Since we don't see a square root 2, we have to assume it's in the 10, and we have to use algebra to solve for x. The equation will be x square root of 2 equals 10. We are going to divide square root of 2 on both sides to isolate the x. Now it's 10 divided by square root of 2. But remember, you can't have a radical in the denominator, so you will have to multiply by square root of 2. The top becomes 10 square root of 2, while the bottom becomes 2, since square root of 2 times square root of 2 equals 2. And simplify the answer to 5 square root of 2. And that's the answer for x, so now write it in all of the x's. Now let's move on to 30, 60, 90. Remember, again, you have to write the formula to make it easier for yourself. Make sure you make that a habit. The first example says the side across 90 is 30. So the side across 90 is 2x, so you're going to set up an equation for them. 2x equals 30. You'll divide 2 on both sides to isolate the x and get x equals 15. Now plug in the 15 for all the x's in the formula. So across 30 would be x equals 15, and across 60 would be 15 square root of 3. The next example has a side of 15 across the angle 60. Let's set up another equation. Since across 60 is x square root of 3, the equation will be x square root of 3 equals 15. Divide square root of 3 by both sides to isolate the x. Then you have to multiply that answer with square root of 3 since you can't have a radical in the denominator. The answer you get is 15 square root of 3 divided by 3. When you simplify it further, it becomes 5 square root of 3. Now replace the x's in the problem to 5 square root of 3 and solve. And across 90, you would do 2 times 5 square root of 3. And you only multiply 5 times 2, which is 10, because you can't multiply a whole number with a radical. And those are the answers. Now here are 2 problems that you can try to do by yourself. Make sure to pause the video and figure it out, and then I'll give you guys the answers at the end. And these are the answers. Check over your work, and if you need help, comment down below and I'll try to help you out and I'll reply. That's it for today. Thanks so much for watching and hopefully you found it helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and share the video if you liked it. Check out my last video, and if you have any questions or you want me to do certain topics that you need help with, feel free to comment down below and I'll get to it. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Teach you later.